Hi, I'm Larie and welcome to your at-home 35-minute upper body drop set workout. What you need today, dumbbells. Whatever you have, grab them. For resistance reference, I have a pair of 20, 15, 10, and 5-pound dumbbells. I will always tell you what weight selection I am using. Just remember though, you and I are different, so you may need to go heavier than what I am using in order to feel challenged, or you may need to go lighter in order to keep good form. Find a weight selection that feels challenging for you while maintaining good form throughout. You will also need a resistance band. Mine has handles, but you can definitely use the one without handles as well. This is a very light band. Whenever I want more resistance, what I'm going to do is just to choke up on it. And of course, if you have a variety of resistance bands of different resistance levels, then have those around and you can swap it out as needed. And lastly, you will need a mat, definitely recommending some form of hydration around as well. Here's today's format. We have repeating drop set supersets. So we have 2 exercises that we're pairing together at a time, and it's going to be a drop from the previous exercise. And what I mean by that is we're just going to continue fatiguing the muscles with a slightly lighter resistance, and we may change up the exercise slightly as well. The first exercise of every drop set superset will be with your dumbbells. After that exercise is up, we have 15 seconds to transition, grab our resistance band, and continue on. In between rounds and going on to a brand new superset, we will have 20 seconds to recover. There is 2 rounds though. So the first round will be 60 seconds with dumbbells, 15-second transition, grab your band, 45 seconds with the band, 20 seconds to recover before we do it again, but we're gonna cut off a little bit of time. So round 2, it goes 45 seconds with your dumbbells, 15 seconds transition, 30 seconds with the band, 20 seconds to recover, then on to a brand new superset. We do begin with a 3-minute warm-up. It'll be with our band. And remember, you can choke up on the band to make it more challenging, or widen your grip to make it less challenging. When we're anchoring it with your feet, sometimes I'll be doing it like this, a little less resistance, but if I'm stepping on it, it'll provide a little bit more resistance, but it will be a little harder to adjust sides. So we want to make sure we have equal resistance on both sides. Enough of me talking. Go ahead, grab everything that you need. Meet me in a standing position on your mat. Grab your band and let's get to work. We begin your warm-up with banded overhead front raise pulses. We pulse up and down for a count of 8, keeping the rib cage stacked over pelvis. Core stays tight throughout. This is just our warm-up to warm up our delts. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
Walking over cross borders in different waters than I've been before. Though this is new, I feel like moving forward, 'cause this is what I keep on living for. I know it's not good for me, but you make it hard to speak. I'm losing, can't fight it, got no way to hide it. I'm falling in way too deep. I got something to say to you. I don't know what I feel, but it's real. It's the game we play. Do it for I got something to say to you. I don't know what I feel, but it's real. It's the game we play. Do it for
Next up, we have over and back semicircles with the band. Release a little bit of tension to make it more doable. In 3, 2, and 1, we take it all the way behind and then all the way in front. We end with banded shoulder openers. Bend at the elbow stays glued to the rib cage. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Choke up on the band, and then rotate open, close it back.
But I can say that I don't feel something. And I'm walking down a path of sorrow, painting pictures of a fairy tale. I I know it's not good for me, but you make it hard to speak. I'm losing, can't fight it, got nowhere to hide it. I'm falling in way too deep. I got something to say to you. I don't know what I feel, what is real, this is the game we play. Do it for the, I got something to say to you. I don't know what I feel, what is real, this is the game we play. Do it for the, I got something to say to you. I don't know what I feel, what is real, this is the game we play. Do it for the, I got something to say to you. I don't know what I feel, what is real, this is the game we play.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Onto our first drop set superset of the day, and we begin with dumbbell shoulder presses, semi-pronated grip, so elbows slightly in front of the body, slow eccentric 3 counts down. Keep the rib cage stacked over pelvis throughout, core stays tight. I am using 20-pound dumbbells. Grab the resistance that feels challenging for you. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Press it up, upper trap stay down, control it down for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, rib cage stays stacked over pelvis, 3, 2, 1 on the way down.
True survivor, standing tall amongst the brave. It's time to rise up, yelling glory to the saved. And we fall, we reign, we rise again. The fall, the pain.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down, grab your band. I am anchoring my band underneath one foot, and this is a light band throughout. We have front raises, quarter rep at the top, flipping the grip from neutral to pronated. Keep upper traps down. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Drive it up, quarter rep at the top. Use the front delts to make that motion. Bring it down. Bring it up, front delts, bring it up, quarter rep at the top. Control it down.
Keep the spirit up at night. There's a miracle alive. All the pain inside your bones, all the cold inside your homes. You were never all alone, all alone. Restless all the time. Feel myself decline. Lose myself till my heartbeat stops. But we fall, we reign, we rise again. The fall, the pain, we try so hard.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds before we repeat that drop set. This time we shave off a little time and change the tempo. 45 seconds of the dumbbell shoulder presses, normal tempo, and then only 30 seconds of the banded front raises. I am still using 20-pound dumbbells for these semi-pronated shoulder presses. Get into position. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out, normal tempo.
Keeping us restless with the light. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights.
Here's our last 3, 2, wow, 1. All right, grab your band. In 15 seconds, we have banded front raises alternating. Starting position is at the top. This one will start to burn. Keep upper traps down. Let's keep the tension in the delts. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up at the top. Now we alternate left, then right.
I melt in your hands, soaked in sweat when we dance. I fall to my knees, baby. Wanna get you alone, I'm not ready to ignite. I wanna
Here's our last 3, 2, wow, 1. All right, on to a brand new drop set. Starting at the top, we have dumbbell reverse flies, 1 to a quarter rep. The quarter rep is at the top in a hip hinge position, so core stays tight, neutral spine. I am using 5-pound dumbbells. Elbows are soft. Try not to bend them throughout the motion. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Make this movement with the rear delts. Quarter rep at the top.
Shut down in my brain. Don't know what to say. Too much chemistry, baby.
Here's our last 3, 2, and wow, 1. All right, dumbbells down, grab your band, choke up on your band, make sure your handles aren't flopping around. We have high to low face pulls, slow eccentric. We're going at an angle above the head to about the chest level. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Start high, pull down low. This is really activating your rear delts. So squeeze them here, control it back to the starting position. Here's our last 3, 2, and wow, 1. That band is sneaky hard. Okay, round 2 is coming our way next. 45 seconds of dumbbell reverse flies. I'm using the same weight, 5-pound dumbbells, and then normal tempo, high to low face pulls, only 30 seconds of those. Get into position, keep that low back still, core stays tight. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rear delt flies, normal tempo.
Tell me what you're thinking, give me what you're drinking. Tell me what you're thinking, give me what you're drinking. You and me, we got something special, baby. You and me, you and me. I can think this was never meant to happen. You and me, you and me.
Here's our last 3, 2, wow, 1. Grab your band. High to low face pulls are next, normal tempo. To make it more challenging, you can choke up on the band to give yourself a little bit more resistance, or grab a different resistance band altogether. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's get those rear delts on fire.
Tell me what you're thinking, give me what you're drinking.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. On to a brand new drop set, starting with dumbbell supinated curls to an uppercut. Keep those elbows soft. Do not walk out at the top on the uppercut. Keep tension in the biceps throughout this movement. I am using 15-pound dumbbells. Grab a weight that feels challenging for you. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Curl it, uppercut, and then rep it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Next up, banded bicep curls, quarter rep at the top. So we're going to squeeze those biceps, contract them again before lengthening them. I am anchoring the band with both feet to give myself a little bit more resistance. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, round 2 is next. We're going to change up this exercise slightly to supinated to neutral bicep curls. I will be upping my weight selection to 20-pound dumbbells. You and I are different though, so find a weight selection that feels challenging for you. You're never locked in, so you can always change it mid-set if needed. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Neutral grip, flip it, supinated grip. Here's our last 3, 2, 1. Grab your band. We have alternating bicep curls. Starting position is at the top. So we're going to keep tension in the biceps throughout this entire movement. Alternate one at a time. Get into position. We go in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Here's our last 3, 2, and recover. New drop set superset coming our way, starting with dumbbell 6-way raises. I'm using 5-pound dumbbells. When you bring the dumbbells overhead, be sure rib cage doesn't flare and the low back doesn't arch, and you're keeping that connection to the core throughout. This one is tough. I'm recommending conservative weights here. We go in 3, 2, and 1. 6-part movement. Out, in, overhead. Keep that rib cage stacked over pelvis. Back down, out, and down again. So 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, control it, 5, and 6. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Grab your band. Next up, we have banded lateral raises, 1 to a quarter rep. I am anchoring with just 1 foot to provide myself with a little less resistance. Keep the hands in the scapular plane to really light up those outer delts. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, upper trap stay down. Contract again at the top, control it down. Bring it up, quarter rep, all the way down. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, 20 seconds before we do that again, we will change it up slightly. Instead of 6-way raises, we have 4-way raises, so 4-part movement. I will try to up my weight selection to 10 pounds to start, but I'm meaning to drop it. But we won't know until we try. We're never locked in. Remember that. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Medial delts, anterior delts, medial, back down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab your band. We have banded lateral raises alternating. Starting position is at the top. This one burns. Join me in the burning sensation. All right, starting position at the top. Then we alternate in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again.
Here's our last 3, 2, and wow, 1. All right, brand new superset coming our way, starting with dumbbell hip hinge rows. Neutral grip to a semi-pronated grip, targeting lats and then mid to upper back with that semi-pronated grip. Core stays tight, spine stays neutral. We go. I'm grabbing 20s in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Slow eccentric on the way down.
All over again. Leave it all over again. Leave it all over again.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Grab your band, take a seat, make the body into a shape of an L. We have banded horizontal rows, 1 to a quarter rep. We're anchoring the band with our feet. You can double roll it if you want. I'm just rolling it around once, choking up on the band. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Drive elbows back towards the hips, quarter rep, reach it long. Quarter rep, reach it long. Make sure that band is anchored pretty low on the feet and that you have constant tension on the band throughout. If you lose that tension, that band may slide over your feet. You can always anchor your band on a sturdy object as well.
Leave it all over again. Leave it all over again.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Round 2 coming in hot next. This time we just have the neutral grip portion on the hip hinge rows. I am maintaining 20 pounds, normal tempo for that one. And then the banded L-sit horizontal rows, normal tempo as well. Grab your weights. I'm using 20s. We go in 3, 2, and 1, normal tempo. Here's our last. 3, 2, and 1. Take a seat, make your body into the shape of an L. We have banded horizontal rows, normal tempo. Drive that elbow back towards the hip, squeeze the lats, control this movement. Choke up on that band if needed. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Here's our last. 3, 2, and 1. All right, new drop set superset coming at us, starting with a neutral grip press to tricep extension. I'll be using 10-pound dumbbells. The tricep extension will be the limiting factor with your resistance selection. Keep ribcage stacked over pelvis. Don't let low back start to dip. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Press it, tricep extension, bring it back, repeat. Here's our last. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, we have banded tricep extensions, 1 to 1/4 rep. Anchor the band with 1 foot, and then make sure you step through it so that band is all the way behind you and you have a clear path with the band and it doesn't rub on anything. All right, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, big stretch in the triceps, 1/4 rep, bring it all the way up. Bring it down, pulse it, bring it all the way up. This one is tough. Here's our last. 3, 2, and wow, 1. All right, next up, just dumbbell tricep extensions, no more press, 1 dumbbell. I'm using 1 15-pound dumbbells. Feel free to use 2 if you want. I'm using 1. Ribcage stays stacked over pelvis. Keep the front of the abs nice and tight, but breathe through it. All in the triceps. We go in 3, 2, and 1, 45 seconds. Here's our last. 3, 2, and wow, 1. We're not done with triceps. Somehow we are going to do another tricep exercise, banded tricep extensions, normal tempo. It's only 30 seconds. Rest, pause if needed. We're fatigued at this point, but we can do this. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Onto a brand new superset. Here we go. All right, we have a dumbbell push-up to a renegade row. Wide stance. We're working on anti-rotation of the hips, so try not to let those hips sway side to side. Keep the core tight. You can always release the knees if needed. All right, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Elbows tight to the body for the push-up, on or off the knees. Press it up. Hips stay level as we row right. And then we row left, and we do it again. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, dumbbells out of the way. We're coming to our belly. We have a Superman to a pull down. Grab your band. Make sure those handles aren't flopping around. Get into position. 1 Superman to 1 pull down. And 3, 2, and 1. Neutral spine, neutral neck. Bring it up. Pull it towards the chest. Release it. Back down. Superman. Pull it in. Release it long. Back down. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, round 2, we switch it up a little bit. We have 1 bodyweight push-up to a dumbbell pull-through. Make sure your stance is wide and your hips are staying as level as possible. Keep the core tight throughout. If needed, as a modification, you can release those knees throughout the entire movement. You only need 1 dumbbell. I'm using a 20-pound dumbbell. Start with the push-up in 3, 2, and 1. Push-up on or off the knees. Reach underneath the body to grab the dumbbell. Place it on the other side, hand down. Push up. Reach underneath the body, grab the dumbbell, other side. Repeat. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, we have a banded Superman to a pull apart. So choke up on that band. Make sure you're giving yourself a very challenging resistance level on the pull apart. Back down to the belly, grab your band. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up to a Superman at the top. Pull against the band. Bring it down with control. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. We are on to our final drop set superset of the day, starting with dumbbell double crunches, 1 to 1/4 rep. Keep the neck still. If we start to hinge at the neck, we will start to feel it in the neck, and we want to make this movement with the abs. Lats are working as well. I'm using 1 15-pound dumbbell. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, 1/4 rep at the top. Control it down. Inhale. Exhale. Contract the abs. Contract them again. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to contract. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell down and off to the side. Next up, we have banded roll downs. So it's like a banded assisted straight leg sit up, and then we roll it down, assisting with the band controlled on the way down. Very, very slow eccentric. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Control it all the way down. Now use the band to assist up. Roll it down with control. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Band assists you up. Control it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, 20 seconds before we hit our final round. This time, normal tempo with the double crunches, and then for our banded roll downs, we're just taking it with control. Grab your dumbbell. I am maintaining one 15-pound dumbbell. Bring it behind the head. It is lats and abs in 3, 2, and 1, normal tempo. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab your band. We have banded roll downs next. We are entering our final 60 seconds of the workout. We can do this. Grab your band, anchor it around your feet. We start with the roll down portion. It's with control in 3, 2, and 1. Take it down nice and slow. And then use the band as much or as little to bring yourself up. We end with an ISO boat hold in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way up. Sharp exhale. Keep the abs engaged. Breathe through it. Hold it 15 seconds. Here's our final 10. Don't let it drop. You can do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. We are done, my friends. High five. Nice work today. All right, release the band. Let's stretch. Arms go overhead. Roll over onto one side. Move that band a little bit more. And then come to your forearms for a gentle cobra stretch. Gentle stretch along the abdominals. Come to the hands to deepen the stretch. And then you can start to sway side to side. Get a little oblique action in there. Come to a tabletop position. Left arm goes out in front of you. And then for a puppy pose, feeling a stretch along the lat, slight rotation towards the right side of the room. Come out of it, other side, right arm extends, and then rotate towards the left side of the room, feeling a nice stretch along the right lat. Both arms reach out in front, bilateral puppy pose, big deep stretch along both lats. Meet me in a tabletop position. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, round. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale, round, tuck the chin. Neutral tabletop. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread it underneath. Right ear towards the mat. Hold here. Just the position, not the breath. Come out of it, other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it underneath, left ear towards the mat. Maybe not touching. Just get it as close as possible. Do what feels good for you. And when you're ready, come out of that. Meet me in an easy seat position. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, bend at the right elbow. Take a little side body stretch, hitting the tricep. Inhale, both arms up, other side, bend at the left elbow, side body stretch as well as the tricep. Inhale up and exhale. We are done. As long as you tried your best today, that is what matters the most. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Your love and support means the world. But most importantly, have an amazing rest of the day. You rock.